You too was understood, don't need to be explained. Just get out the gym. Y'all know the drill. But anyway, look, let me tell y'all something. This for my brothers and sisters who actually dealing with narcissistic parents. Or you could be dealing with, you could be a relationship, because let me hit y'all with the headline. You gotta understand, narcissistic individuals, they demons. So you dealing with individuals that's operating based off greed, period, point blank. So somebody told me, somebody was like, Robert, it was like my mom or my parents, they took my money away from me. They took my money, they took everything, they took my assets, and they won't give it to me, they hide. You wanna know why they take your money from you? You wanna know why they taking your assets? But first of all, let me let you know why. Let me let you know what they gonna do. Look, when you dealing with individuals who operate based off greed, not to mention narcissistic parents is pathological liars. So like, look, let me hit you with the headline. Once you get older and realize, see, this is what an infliction comes in at. It's once you get older and realize that your parents lied to you. And once you realize the type of individuals that your parents are, and once you realize what you dealing with, that's really gonna set you up on a downward spiral. Because look, you're gonna have to come to the realization that the people that you thought that was your parents, they no longer exist. Most people, look, you gotta understand something. Most people, they ain't expecting. Hold on, bro. But because some dude just bagged up in a minivan, and I'm like, and he don't supposed to do that. But anyway, yeah. Look, once bro, you gotta understand something. You know how many? Look, you bro. It's only till we got older. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. The older we get, the more conscious and aware we become. And that don't have nothing to do. That don't have nothing. That's with everything. That's with everybody. So look, the pain comes once you get older, because once you realize that, wait a minute, my parent was stealing from me. My parent did not want me to succeed. My parent is the one who actually preyed on my downfall and set me up for failure. Because guess what? What did they teach you? Well, look, let me tell you something. Did they teach you or did they deprive you? Because what did you learn from your parents? Look, pause this video right now and ask yourself, what did you learn from mama or daddy? Yup. Look, did you learn it from your parents, or did you have to learn everything on your own? Let me hit y'all with the headline. Let me tell y'all what my parents did. Let me tell y'all what my mama did to me. Because we are brothers and sisters. We all connected to each other. Look, we and united we stand. We all go through the same thing because we are brothers and sisters. We all connected. My narcissistic parents, mama, she used to steal she stole my bank statement. She used to steal money from me. Look, Robert, look, I never knew I was getting scholarships, because guess what? They'll send scholarships in the mail, but guess what? I never received them. And once I got to school, and everybody was getting scholarships, I'm like, we all get y'all. We sent them in the mail. So let me tell you something. That's when mom, did anything come in the mail? Look, did anything come in the mail? No, son. Nothing came in the mail. Okay. But everybody else getting their scholarships shipped in the mail. This is when I was in high school. Everybody else getting their scholarships shipped in the mail. And I'm like, how come mine not coming in the mail? And I know the school got my address, because they always send it. They send my report cards. Look, when I used to get written up and try to hide the disciplinary slips, guess what? They gonna send it in the mail. I was baby. I mean, I was bad, but anyway, but I was still academically smart. I still maintained good grades. But yeah, let me tell you something. So one day, this was when I was in high school. One day, I checked the room. I was just snooping through the room. Guess what? I found my scholarships. Let me tell you something. But you gotta think, Mom, you told me that nothing came in the mail. You gotta look, but see, once I found the scholarships, do you not know the look on my face? Like, wait a minute. what type of evil am I dealing with here? Because why wouldn't you want your own son to succeed? Why is you hiding from me? Once I got older and once God showed me what it was, let me tell you something. The reason why she did that is because guess what? She cannot have you. She could not have you surpassing her. This one, let me tell you something. It's about control with narcissistic parents. Let me tell you something. It's their way or the highway. The moment that you see, and let me tell you something. These people want to program us to be codependent on them. They want us to serve them. Let me tell you something. Once they see that you are thriving on their own, it don't matter what. Yeah, they vicious. Steal scholarship. Look, stole my money from me, the scholarships, my assets, lied about everything, stole the bank statements, everything. Look, I'm gonna hit y'all with the headline. I swear to God, I'm telling the truth. I promise you, the Lord is my witness. Tell me why I'm thinking, See, this is why we got to get away from these people, because guess what? They're going to go behind your back and they don't respect boundaries, bro. And they operate based off greed. That's what y'all don't understand. It fucks my brothers and sisters up that they parents are the ones that's preying on their downfall. It do. Because it fucked me up, but I'm healed now. But see, it fucked me up. But see, you didn't do nothing. Yeah, you gotta think. Yeah, hell, yeah, that's what we do, people. Bitches, man. And that's my own mama. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know how much money that them people that this creature then took from me, and I don't even want it back, because guess what? I know I ain't getting it back because it's spent. Look, for my brothers and sisters, the money, look, especially if you got on me, we black, so at the end of the day, but this don't have nothing to do with race. Let me hit y'all with the headline. If you got, if your daddy sending you money because your mama put you on child support, look, let me tell you something. That's your money, man. Tell me why this motherfucker wouldn't, tell me why y'all not gonna get y'all money. And then your daddy gonna call and be like, son, you know I sent you that money. You know I sent you that money, and I ain't never get it, daddy. Your daddy be like, what? I ain't never get it. Then your daddy call your mama, and your mama on the phone lying to him saying I gave it to him. That's how evil that is. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is. We wouldn't even get into none of that, because y'all already know what the fuck it is, man. That's what it is. But see, Robert, why is they stealing? Why is they taking my money? Why do I have assets that I know belongs to me, but they will not get it back? Who they remind you of? The music industry, publishing. You want to know why they won't give artists they publishing? Because guess what? Guess what? The artists will no longer need the record label. All the money is going to go into the artist. All the money and the success is going to go to the artist, not the record company. Bingo. Hello. It's no different. I have to use examples. I got to break it down. Y'all know this school, man. This school. But see, it's no different. Why don't you think, let me tell you something. And why don't you think, see, they're going to be trying to suppress information also. Yep. Hold on, man, because I'm sweating like a motherfucker. But I'm still sexy while I'm sweating like, hey. Y'all see how my skin glowing? Y'all like that? Y'all see, look, y'all see the anointed glow? It's a beautiful day outside, y'all. Man, everybody, we need to come outside. We gotta wake up, man. We gotta come take some walks, man. But like, yeah. See, look, when you get mentally, emotionally, and spiritually abused, because narcissistic parents demons, they don't care about their job is to break your spirit. Because look, that's breaking your spirit. Look, you got to understand something. The type of how they operate based off divide and conquer. These people operate based off jealousy, envy, and greed. Your own parents do. If they did, they wouldn't have stole from you. They wouldn't have stole from you. They would give you your access. They would let you know what's coming in the mail. They would let you know. No, let me tell you something. Let me hit y'all with the hand. This is why I'm so big on independency, because I had to start over on my own. But see, I built myself back up. Because guess what? I had things taken away from me and stolen from me that I'd never get it back. By who? My parents. Yep. And yeah. See, look, let me tell you something. It's only till you get older and you realize, it's only till you get older you realize what's really happening to you. Because guess what? That's when consciousness and awareness kicks in. But see, look, this is where you gonna see evil reveal itself. Because look, once you call your narcissist out, once you say, look, can you, I know you got this. Can you give me my money? Can you give me my asset? Guess what? I'm not giving you nothing. You're going to see that demon come out. You're gonna get gaslight. You're going to be like, no, this is mine. They're going to play dumb with you. Look, my mother lied to my face, literally. She still lied to this day. But, see me, I'm Nino Brown off New Jack City. And this just how it is for me. Once I know you a rat, look, I'm on the run, G. Things could never go back to the way it was. Look, CMB, we all we got. CMB, look, am I my brother's keepers? Yes, I am. Boom. I'm sorry, I'm just something, things with me, I've just always been a different type of creature. Anyway, I care about evil no way whatsoever, whether you male or female. Let me tell you something. Look, they showed me that. Yep. I'm like, nah, I ain't do nothing. Let me tell you something. Look, once you see how evil operates, let me tell you something. You're gonna be forced to pick up them weapons, period, point blank, because you're gonna be forced to pick up them weapons, man. You're gonna be forced to pick up them things. Like, that's still your mama. That ain't nothing. That's the enemy, man. Tell her I said suit up. Look, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Have y'all not forgotten? Let me tell you something. This not personal. This is spiritual. Sorry. But may peace and blessing be upon you. And we on our, look, let me tell you something. We on our parents. We on our parents. We do. Let me tell you something, because look, there's no loyalty amongst thieves. There's absolutely no loyalty amongst thieves. But hey, let me tell you something. Go ahead and go ahead and skip through that video. That's for, let me tell you something. That's for my hitters. That's for my, look, that's for my, Because let me tell you something, let me tell you something, it's rules and regulations out here. Look, let me tell you something, you can do what you want, but look, you start fucking with my money, we gonna X you. Give a fuck about your gender, baby. Because guess what? Y'all, look, we don't have the system on our side. So guess what? What they won't do, we will. And like I said, I'm Nino Brown. Guess what? I'll be out in a week. And I love the American justice system. I love the American justice system. I think it's the best justice system on planet Earth. I'm just playing, y'all. But anyway, I'm just playing, y'all. Hey, look, I'm just playing. But like I say, look, but anyway, Let me hit y'all with the headline, bro. Y'all ain't, look, let me tell you something. People think they gon' y'all gotta understand something. We kings and queens too. So like, you can't be going around thinking that you can just, and that's what narcissistic individuals gotta understand. See, they operate based off false reality. They operate based off deception. So, but see, when you operate based off truth, those individuals can't deceive you. Period, point blank. And they hate that. They hate that. But see, this my thing. Why don't be mad at me. You need to be mad at yourself, because guess what? You the one who gave your soul up. It's you. I ain't did nothing to you. I knew, look, we ain't did nothing to these individuals. Why y'all parents don't want to see y'all succeed? Why they stealing y'all assets? I'm sick of seeing people in the comments talking about my parents stole, because guess what? Every time I see that, that's triggering, because my parents did it to me. But I'm gonna tell you why they did it, because guess what? Let me tell you something. Look, if you the black sheep in the family, if you the black sheep in the family, if you the scapegoat, let me tell you something, you the best one. You the successful, you the entrepreneur, you the businessman, you the businesswoman, you the one this guy gonna guarantee put you on a pedestal. Let me tell you something. Whatever they took and whatever you lost, you can get, God gonna restore you, and he gonna, guess what? He gonna give it back tenfold, and he's gonna build you up in front of them. Indeed. Because guess what? Let me tell you something. You messing with God's children. And let me tell you something. Once you mess with God's children, God ain't just gonna sit there and turn a blind eye. Like, you can lie to me and say, I know the truth, that you stole my assets, that you stole my scholarships, that you stole my money. But at the end of the day, son, don't sweat that. Because guess what? You know the truth, but guess what? I'm gonna give it back to you, because I'm gonna give it back to you and then some. And guess what? God gave it back to me and then some. That's just like God gonna do it back. He gonna give it to y'all and then some. Nobody can steal what's meant for us, period, point blank. That's why it's jealousy and envy. You gotta think. We have light within us. We targeted. Look, they're gonna target you, because guess what? They got light inside them. They're smart. They intelligent. They not cheating. They ain't they ain't evil. They ain't manipulating. They ain't going around disobeying. They not doing nothing. They on their P's and Q's. Not to mention, a lot of my brothers and sisters, because they happen to be getting a smear campaign. See, that's the thing about it. You got to deal with that smear campaign too. You see, we so strong. Look, people just don't understand how strong we is, bro. Now, let me tell you something. Only we understand how strong we is, and only God understands how strong we is. The fact that we had to endure smear campaigns by our own birth givers, and we came out on top, should tell y'all how strong we really are. The fact that our own family members preyed on our downfall and tried to steal our assets and try to try to do everything in their power to try to break us so that we would not come out on top, and we still came out on top. You know how strong we is. You know how strong we is. That people gotta understand something. Look, we human just like everybody else. That hurt us. Like, that hurt us. People ain't gotta be, look, we ain't got to be tough all the time. Like, that hurt us. Like, that'll make you cry, knowing that your parents stealing your money, stealing your scholarship, stealing your assets away from you, and you know and once you call them out, they lying to you. They gaslighting you. That's evil right there. But see, we got to learn how to accept. Let me tell you something. The truth will set you free. And we have to learn how to accept things. Well, look, we got to learn how to accept the things that we cannot change. And we have to learn how to accept the things for what it really is. And that's just the truth. We just got to do it better. Look, that's just what it is. Come on, some man, Robert, they took because guess what? Look, let me tell you something. What did they really take from you that God not going to give it back? See, the goal was to break your spirit. That's what they're going to use against you. That's what they're going to use against you. Money and materialism. That's what they're going to use against you. Money and materialism. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. We leave this earth. Money and materialism not coming with us. That's what they operate based off of. We don't operate based off that. We don't operate based off that, because guess what? We pure-hearted. We bigger than money. We already know for a fact. We children of God. We know for a fact that those things doesn't matter. Those are superficial things. But at the end of the day, Look, but at the end of the day, let me tell you something. Man, look, man, y'all people gotta understand something. A lot of our brothers and sisters right now, that's on the streets, that's homeless, that don't have nothing, that's outside, that child see that just less fortunate. Let me tell you something. Their parents set them up for failure. The school didn't set them up for failure. Let me tell you something. Their parents set them up for failure because their parents knew for a fact that they did not want their children to succeed. So whatever evil had to do to ensure the downfall of that child, so that child could never become more powerful and more successful than them. Because guess what? Narcissistic parents operate based off control. It's about control. I cannot allow, look, it's our way or the highway. The entitlement these people possess is like not the power level of entitlement is over 9,000 with these motherfuckers. Y'all remember Dragon Ball Z when Nappa was like, it's over 9,000. The entitlement they possess is over 9,000 with them. And then look, let me tell you something. And when you call them out, they gonna lie to your face. Oh, man. Look, let me tell you something. Look, these people so evil and diabolical is funny. All I can do is laugh. All I can do is laugh because you didn't do nothing to me. But it is my brothers and sisters y'all inflicting. But like I say, this is what goes on. This is what goes on. They're let me tell you something. Your family members in on it. Hey, for that dude that told me that your family members that's taking your, let me tell you something. They in on it because guess what? You're the black sheep. Let me tell you something. You're the only light within that family dynamic system. Everybody else operates based off darkness, and they can see that God got you, but see, they work for the devil. Their job is to break you spiritually, mentally, emotionally. So that you could never, let me tell you something, so that you could never take your power back. So that you, but see, at the end of the day, let me tell you something, it's not going to work on them. It's not going to work. Because guess what? You got to say it didn't work on Robert, so it ain't going to work on me. God not going to allow it to happen. Look, when God say touch not my anointed, that he mean that. People be thinking it's a game up out here. This ain't no game. Like, man, this ain't the land of make-believe. Nigga, this ain't, look, this ain't Alice in Wonderland. This the real world, man. And it's ugly. Like you said, our training day, it's ugly. But it's necessary. That's what our parents did to us. They was Alonzo off training days. And we was, they was Alonzo. See, let me tell you something. Look, before we was born, look, what did Alonzo tell? What did he tell him when he asked him? He was like, "You been planning this?" He was like, "Yeah, I've been planning it all week, son." They was planning the destruction before we even before we was even born. That's how demons operate. They don't have love within them. The only way they can move is by deception. It's the illusion of love. See, when you actually pure-hearted, you possess real love. You're gonna know something is out because guess what? Love is a feeling. Let me tell you something. They telling you what they love you. Your parents telling you they love you, but see, it's no action coming from you. Why aren't they setting you up for failure? Why didn't they teach you about? Why didn't they teach you? Why aren't they pointing you towards God? Why aren't they pointing you towards financial literacy? Why aren't y'all parents telling y'all can be whatever y'all want to and go after whatever y'all want to and succeed? Why they stealing from y'all? Why y'all mamas, for my sisters up out there, why y'all mamas jealous of y'all? Why y'all mamas always trying to break y'all up? I mean, why why y'all mother always be looking at y'all man when he come in the house? Why y'all mothers always, I seen it, cause I seen it. Every time my sister brought a guy around, my mother was she'll go, look, I'm finna go change clothes. You will literally take the work outfit off and put on some sluttish. And I'm like, wait a minute. Are you trying to take my sister boyfriend away from me? Like, damn, you that evil and sick. But that's what it is. That's what it is. I knew for a fact, let me tell y'all something. I was like, I knew for a fact it was competition at a young age. I said, no way. I said, there's no way that this woman is, It's sick about here. See, let me tell you something. The truth, let me tell you something. This is the uncomfortable truth. This is the scary truth. This is why a lot of people on drugs. This is why a lot of people on the streets. This is why a lot of people are rebels in society, because guess what? It started at home. Let me tell you something. We running from the fact that our parents was the ones who crossed us first and set us up for failure. They were supposed to, look, mama, you were supposed to nurture me. Father, you were supposed to guide me. You were supposed to teach me how to be a man. These people taught nothing. Throughout my childhood, all y'all was doing was mentally, emotionally, and physically and spiritually abusing me. And then once I got older, y'all threw me out to the real world, and I knew nothing because I was broken. And now I'm seeking love in all the wrong places, because guess what? I didn't heal from look, no one taught me about healing. I can't even go towards healing now, because guess what? Let me tell you something. I cannot fathom the fact, I cannot fathom the fact that my parent was the one. What them drugs at, man? I gotta go do something. Let me get a line right. I feel good now. And that's when it starts. I gotta go pick up that alcohol. That's when it starts. That's when it starts, man. I got to go up out here, man, for my dude that ain't healed from that childhood trauma. Every woman that I see, I'm a dog her. She a hoe. She just like my mama. Cause my mama was So guess what? I'm products of my environment. Look, I didn't receive love from my parents, so guess what? I'm out. I can't give love out. Your spirit is now broken. And the only way you can get it back is by you going to God. But see, you got to want to. But see, when you chosen, guess what? God gonna automatically restore you anyway. And he gonna give you back your assets, and he gonna give you back the money that you stole, that they stole. They not doing nothing. You gotta understand something. Look, when you got the high power behind you, you gotta understand something. They're not doing nothing. Let me tell you something. God is only using them to build you back up. But we still human though. Notice how Robert and I, let me tell you something. Notice how I speak about my brothers and sisters who, because that's how it goes. Oh man, this fucking nigga, this the this what it is, man. This what it is. This what it is, bro. This what it is. But that's how narcissistic individuals operate also. Like, let me tell you something. It was once you realize it was never about the love, because they gonna show you that. It's in their action. It is in action that they showing you that they don't love you. They taking y'all money. They hiding. And when you call them out, because guess what? They're gonna have. Let me tell you something. One day you're gonna catch on. See, let me tell you something. This is where y'all see them shift, because the truth, let me tell you something, what's done in the darkness will always come to light. They gonna look, even your family members, you're gonna see everybody trying to break you, but see, one day you gonna stand up for yourself. But see, you're gonna see it's in standing up for yourself that these people really are, they not really for me. Because guess what? I didn't call y'all out. I'm standing up for myself, and y'all gaslighting me. Y'all lying to me. You're trying to make it seem as though I'm crazy. You're trying to make it seem as though I'm a bad person because I want my scholarship. I want my money. I was born successful. Like, I don't care. See, no matter. See, they can't break us, and that's really. Let me tell you something. My parents is already broken, but see, let me tell you something. If I'm broken, I want my child to be broken. If I can't break this child, I'm going to destroy them, and I'm going to make sure I break them. And whatever I got to do, that's what I got to do. And look, it's my way or the highway. Let me tell you something. They don't serve God. They serve us. Who that sound like? The devil, huh? Pride, ego, greed, jealousy. And let me tell you something. You want to know what's even worse? Y'all parents go to church. But guess what? Even Satan knows the Bible too. You don't know why I say no to the Bible? Because, yeah, let me infiltrate this so I can use it against them to manipulate them into falling up under me. Indoctrination. I'm dangerous out here. Don't ever fuck with the king, baby. But I mean, like, yeah, what's good, child? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a beautiful day outside. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day. You know, I'm beautiful, I'm gorgeous. My brothers and sisters, with God restoring us, what did they take? Absolutely nothing, because everything going to be given back to us tenfold. Yeah. Let me tell you something. I know my narcissist parents hate me because let me tell you something. He's still a little old, cheap, thriving. Yes, man. And yeah, I'm like, y'all family members hate y'all guts, man, because guess what? We done broke that generational curse. We done broke that cycle. We ain't evil. God got us. He took us away from him, and when you leave, you cannot go back. Do not go back. Remember something. We can forgive, but do not forget. Let me tell you something. If you forget, they got you. They ain't gonna do nothing but start the stupid back over again. They ain't gonna do nothing but start it right back up. They're just gonna take a different approach on how they come at you, because now they ain't dumb. They look, okay, Robert done caught me doing this, so like I gotta move different now. I have to move different. I told you, let me tell you something. It's in the Bible. Let me tell you something. And let me tell you something. This the hard and uncomfortable truth. Your enemies will be of your own household. Indeed. And many people can't deal with that. Many people want that. Many people, I ain't finna accept that my mama my enemy. I'm finna blind it. I'm like, you ain't got to accept it. Get your little weak. That's why the devil fucked you up. Because you blind to the truth and you scary. Picking and choosing. You know what I'm saying? Look, your mama can steal your money, but guess what? The little boyfriend can't. Look, the girlfriend, you mad at this girl, but you mad at this girl because she, cause she doing this stuff, but see, you ain't call your mama out. We got to heal from this childhood trauma, and then people up time I want to be in a relationship. How you want to be in a relationship and you ain't healed from that childhood trauma? You ain't gonna do nothing but start the stupid with this good woman. That woman gonna have to tell you, I'm not your, why are you treating me like that? I'm not your mother. And that's when I'm gonna have to, that's when Robert gonna come like, sweetheart, you gotta leave this dude. This is a kid. This is a demon. He has unresolved grief, and he has internal issues that he has to work on. You have to go. He's gonna destroy you in the process. He's gonna devalue you in the process. But see, it's gonna have to take you to want to leave. It's just like dudes. I mean, it's just like these girls. I'm like, hey, look, man, don't get mad at me because your daddy look because your daddy didn't. You mad at your daddy? Are you mad at your mama? Your mama didn't teach you how to be a woman. Why y'all want to make? Why you trying to make good men suffer? But you scared of your daddy. You scared of your mama. Go hop in a relationship. Go heal, man. Go heal. We gotta go heal, y'all. And go get your own money. Go get your own money. That's what I'm saying. Go get your own. You ain't see me crying when my mama stole my stuff from me. I have cried already, man. But see, I can't be crying no more. One day you gonna stop crying. Period. Point blank. Because we pure-hearted. You know how many nights we didn't cry? You know how many nights we in the bed? Look, let me tell you something. People just don't understand. Let me tell you something. The greatest smiles hide the greatest hurt and pain. My brothers and sisters that's gotta put a smile on their face, knowing that once they get home, they gotta deal with evil, and it's coming from their own parent. And see, we forced to accept toxicity as the behavior, we forced to accept toxicity because guess what? That's what all we known growing up. But see, it's bad. We got to reject toxicity, and we got to force ourselves to accept righteousness, period, point blank. But see, when you pure-hearted, we could never be toxic. We could never be evil. And they hate that. They hate that. People, let me tell you something. They hate that. They hate that. They hate that they can't break. They hate that they can't destroy our will, which is righteousness, which is pure-heartedness. They hate it. They hate God, period, point blank. Remember something. If they, look, you can't get to the Creator, so guess what? I'm going to attack His creation. I'm going to attack His creation. Period. Man, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. That's why they all got it. That's why people get their money stole. That's why all y'all parents. That's why once stuff hit the fan, this could be in a narcissistic relationship. This could be in a divorce. Let me tell you something. You do realize that. Let me tell you something. It was never about love in a relationship. It was always about money. It was always about money and materialism. Let me tell you something. Look, they never loved you. They only loved you based off what you can do for them. But see, let me tell you something. They're narcissistic individuals, demons. They're masters of deception. So they're gonna come just like the devil. Guess what? They're gonna angel of disguise. Yep. And see, they narcissistic job. Their job is to break you spiritually. And once you spiritually broke, you broke. Because it's gonna take years to heal from that. It took me years to heal from the narcissistic abuse. It didn't take me no months. It took me years. But see, by the grace of God, I came out on top. And I thank God every single day for restoring me and giving me my power back and never taking his hand off me. Period, point blank. Like, you gotta thank God. Like you gotta really just thank God. I thank you for saving me. Cause I could have went out the deep end. But see, God is a loving God. He's not gonna never turn a blind eye and turn his back on his children. I just say to myself, I tell myself, like, Robert, my children will never know what it feels like to be emotionally, mentally, spiritually abused. My children will never know what it feels like to not be loved and accepted. That's why every children I go around, I don't talk to children like children. I talk to them like they adults, because children are intelligent. Children are more intelligent than adults. Children are adults. They have souls. They individuals. They their own person. They really don't need guidance. They can do it on their own. But see, when you're an arrogant, egotistical parent, guess what? And when you evil, oh my God, this parent, I cannot allow this child to be first over me. And then but see, it's the fact that, look, it's the fact that they abuse you, but see, it's the fact that they want to mold you into what they want you to be. It's cold. It's cold, y'all. We live in a cold world, man. I don't mean I'm sorry. It's just this. I just speak truth. It just comes. Like, it just comes. Making my way downtown, walking fast, facing bound, and I'm homebound. Look, back up, Tony. And I need you, and I miss you, and now I wonder if I could fall into the sky. If you think life would pass me by, oh, 'cause you know I walk 1,000 miles wild to just save you tonight. I'm sorry, y'all. That song just came to my... I'm sorry, y'all. Look, how did you know? Look, you mean to tell me that you're not white? Oh, the deception. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. But, like, that's what it is, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only talking about my chosen brothers and sisters, but this video could resonate with everybody because they all operate based off the same thing. Whether you with a narcissistic relationship, if you with a narcissistic partner, let me tell you something. Ooh, I feel sorry for all my brothers and sisters. I feel sorry for everybody who married one of them motherfuckers. Woo, baby. It's finna get deep, boy. It's finna get deep. And then shout out to all my brothers that lost their assets at the hands of an evil woman. For real, for real. You done worked hard. That's why we can't have no lust up in our hearts, because guess what? Lust will be the downfall of many men. Because guess what? They gonna blind you with that. Because guess what? We human. I'm like, man, this woman, and we gotta, let me tell you something. We ignored the red flags, but then our parents, because we conditioned to accept red flags. So guess what? We unknowingly walking into the enemy's territory because we didn't heal from that trauma. So guess what? I know this woman evil. I know she evil. I can sense something. But see, when it's time to go to bed late at night, and when it's time to go to bed late at night, she's scooting beside me. And I'm like, why you pushing up beside me? And then that's when she grab it. And that's when the unthinkable happens. And next thing you know, man, I'm plowing this woman. I'm plowing this demon, man. I'm plowing this Jezebel. I'm really giving it to this woman, man. And then I wake up in the morning, I forget, damn, this bitch. Where my money go? Ah, man, I gotta keep it in my pants, man. I got to keep it in my pants, man. For real, man, I gotta keep it in my pants. We arguing, look, we arguing. Look, let me tell you something. We arguing and doing all this type of shit. Next thing you know, look, next thing you know, look. When this motherfucker, look, because guess what? When it's that time, I'm about to bust you. I'm about to go and rip this, man. Lord, please rid me of all the lust in my heart. Please. 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 And I have learned my lesson. But see, this thing about it, once I leave, guess what? Dang, man, I'm taking everything from you. I'm taking everything from you. And I was like, you gonna blind me with that good? And you know it's good, but you an evil mother, But see, I ain't know no better. I ain't know no better because my dad didn't know no better with my mama. For real, for real. For my sisters, let me tell y'all something. He might be an evil man. He might be an evil man, and you might know, but see, at the end of the day, let me tell you something. He dropping that lumber. He dropping it. He dropping it. Look, you a sweethearted woman, but at the end of the day, look, let me tell you something. He dropped that on you, man. You got up on that motherfucker. You climbed on top of that evil motherfucker. We need help, y'all. We need help. We need therapy, y'all. We need clinical therapy. We do. Don't worry about that. We'll be all right. I don't do it no more. You know, we all have. Let me tell you something. We all got beside ourselves for couples, huh? Well, yeah, man, that shit, look, that's what it is, man. Look, let me tell you something. And once they done using you, and once they done using you, they gonna disband you. They gonna take everything with them. Period, point blank. Told you. And because they don't have love. Let me tell you something. That's why we gotta rid ourselves of lust, because that shit dangerous. We don't have greed in our hearts. They do. And that's one reason, and that's why that's why parents, that's why y'all family divide and conquer. Once they know that it's once they know that it's a real child of God in that family dynamic system, they gonna divide and conquer. Because, okay, I have to show him that he'll never be better than us. Because he's not a part of this family. We could never claim an angel of light within this family dynamic system. We can't do that. So like we have to psychologically and mentally come up, meaning we're gonna play games with them. We're gonna use materialism. We're not gonna invite Robert to certain functions. Everybody else gonna get invited to the cookout. We're not gonna invite Robert to the cookout. But if we invite Robert to the cookout, no one's gonna acknowledge him. We're gonna talk to his brothers and sisters. Everybody gonna talk. Let's divide and conquer. And you just sitting there in the cut. You just sitting there in the cut like, man, everybody else acknowledging everybody, but I'm saying, hey, how you doing? Everybody just turning a blind eye. I'm like, I thought we was family. That's when you gonna see that ain't nobody for you. It's just you. That shit gonna hurt, but let me tell you something, we gotta remain strong. That shit gonna hurt. But see, that's also gonna create warriors. Told you. Remember something, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. That's what it is. That's what it is. But let me tell you something. Notice how if you got family members, notice how your parents support your brother and sister. They never supported you. They never supported you. They always downplayed your accomplishments in front of your family members, in front of you. They was tearing you every time they got the chance. They tore you down in front of your siblings, in front of your family members, because guess what? They already knew you was better than them. The goal is to manipulate you into serving them and devaluing yourself so that you can never look at yourself, so that you can never see who you really are, which is better than them, which is a child of God, which is successful. Everything these people told you was a lie. You just have to learn. You got to unlearn the lies that they taught you. Woo! How we looking? We looking at 4606, man. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Yep. It's divide and conquer with them. And they only doing it with you. That's why I say chosen ones. I have to, because let me tell you something. We really are God's chosen children, period, point blank. And we are, because we the only ones that's targeted. Look, you get that new car, you get that new house, everybody, and nobody gonna come to your house, and nobody gonna have, you're not gonna have a housewarming. Look, your brother get that new house, that car, the flying monkeys, your siblings, let me tell you something, everybody gonna support them. They deliberately doing that. And you know they deliberately doing that, but see, don't let that sweat you. Because guess what? Why would we seek a validation and acceptance from individuals that we don't need and that don't love us anyway? That's gonna hurt us. That's taken from us. That's why, this is why, look, but I'm gonna end it on the good note. You the best, period, point blank, you the best. And when you, let me tell you something, to whom much is given, much is required. Welcome to school, y'all. Welcome to school. My name is Professor Robert, and we're here in class. Yeah, we're here in class. That's what it is. And I'm gonna end it right there. Stay blessed.